Okay, well, let's get back into the game then. We don't need to name any of our new heroes now, so no messing around with that. The stagecoach upgrades already come in, so we're just going to dive straight into a new mission here. And what was the decision? I think it was an apprentice mission. I think at the end of the last stream we were like, probably going to go on an apprentice mission next. With the Antiquarian again. Imagine a long apprentice mission with the Antiquarian, that'd be pretty silly. I mean, we just did one, didn't we? Yeah, we're not going on a champion mission because we've already decided to send our best champions, all our legends here with 5/5 gear. They're all currently, you know, getting treated for diseases and or getting their stress sorted out. So when hollow stress is sorted out and gamer's disease is gone, or bad trait, I guess I'm getting rid of off guard, and then we can go on another champion mission of them. But I didn't really have the money. I have 24k, so I might be able to afford upgrades to our guys here to get them in 5/5 gear. But then 5/5 gear is really expensive. I think it's like 6,000 or 5,000 with a maxed out blacksmith to buy a 5 piece of gear, and you have to do that twice, all 4 of them. It's pretty insane. You are still alive, Purple Slimes, yes. I think the main thing we're planning to do is now we need to save up some more portraits in order to max out the guild here. We need 33 portraits, which we did have. But more importantly, we need 84 crests so that we can get the final upgrade for the guild here. And then once we have that, then we can get maxed out skills as well, which is important because heals will be better, as well as being more accurate. The abilities will be more accurate. I've noticed we've missed quite a lot during our champion quests here, so we really want to sort that out, and that's probably because we haven't maxed out our skills yet. So, no champion mission at the moment. We can't even really do a veteran one because Warren and Wind Whisper are currently being treated for their diseases, I assume. But we can go on a veteran mission after this mission if need be. But how are we going to roll here? We've got Aeroth. I mean, we have to bring these 4, right? So Aeroth will be probably at the back. Actually, we'd have a front occultist, wouldn't we? No, occultist in the 3rd, so you can use Sacrificial Stab. Happy Smile in the 2nd, Rambo in the back, and then Jason at the front. Yeah, this is how we rolled last time. So Jason's at the front with his Hue and Shot mainly, and these 2 are okay. Happy Smile is got the Nervous Stab, Festering Vapors. All of his abilities are kind of terrible. Maybe Fortifying Vapors is okay. Invigorating Vapors for extra dodge. Yeah, a lot of these abilities aren't that great for Smile, but Smile ends up bringing us home a lot of money. It seems like Smile's a good money unit. Definitely not someone you're going to bring to the Darkest Dungeon, but good unit to just give us more money in general. Jason's going to be a damage dealer. Aeroth will be sort of a damage dealer. Oh no, yeah, just going to be sort of pure damage dealer in a way. No healing skills, just a Sacrificial Stab, Vulnerability Hex, Hands from the Abyss, and Demon's Pool. I guess that works. Because we've got Ram over the hills here. Alright. This setup's fine. I mean, we did it last time, so are we going on a short or a long mission? I mean, the short mission will give us, like, something, I mean, these seem kind of meh. Whereas a long mission will let us carry home a lot of money through just having a Antiquarian of us. And we can always have the camp outs, which will save us some money. Well, it'll let us generate even more items during the camp outs. So yeah. Are all your camping skills in check? They sort of are. Rambo could get something else, but if we want the Bless, we can't afford the last bonfire upgrade. We need the crests for the guild upgrade. Maybe we'll give you an encourage, because you need a 4 skill, and that would help out with keeping the stress down. You've already got 4 skills, you've already got 4 skills, and you've already got 4 skills, yeah. Having at least one encourage among the party is a good idea, I think. Have you all got the gear? Oh, you can finally get level 1 gear now, Happy. Good job. Now your stabs might do 6 instead of 5 damage. That'll be nice. And Aeroth can get level 2 gear, which is lovely. As for the guild here, Aeroth has got all the skills he needs, but we'll upgrade the stab. We may switch out to the heal later, so I'll upgrade the heal anyway. We'll upgrade the pull and the vulnerability hex, but I'm not sure if Hands of the Abyss we're going to use that much, even if you're near the front. Ramo, we're definitely upgrading the heals here. I mean, that's obvious. Can't use Hand of Light, but we can use Dazzling Light and Judgment. Happy Smile, upgrade the Stabber Course, upgrade a lot of these things. I really like Protect Me because being a weak unit, you're going to have to use this sometimes, so giving a larger buff to the ally you're forcing to protect you would be nice. Invigorating Vapors, these don't seem that great either. We already have a healer, so we don't need Fortifying Vapors. We use Flash Powder. It lowers their accuracy by 10. I imagine when that's maxed out, this gets really powerful, to be fair. You know, maxing that out suddenly, it's like 15, 20. It's like lowering an enemy's accuracy by 25 would be really powerful if it was 5 extra accuracy every time. And the Blight is getting stronger. Maybe this is like a sort of unit that needs to be nurtured, because it looks like them upgrades give you quite a lot of bonuses. Maybe you just need to nurture the Antiquarian and eventually they'll become like a decent unit. At the start they're good for making money, but maybe later on they'll actually be very beneficial to your team. Right, we're only on a apprentice quest here. Although we don't want unnecessary stress damage, so yeah, we'll go for the aggression here on the extra damage and crit and speed and all that stuff. Gotta play it aggressively, we have healers, so lowering the healing skill isn't that bad. I mean, for Ramo here, we're just going to give him the... Yeah, we'll give the Sacred Scroll, because I like the stress damage reduction as well as increased heal skills. And maybe we won't give you the Tome of Holy Healing, I think that's a bit OTT. Instead you can have... Sun Ring. No, you don't need Sun Ring, do you? I don't think speed's that great on you either. Well, to be fair, you can be a good aggressive unit. Vessels do work as aggressive units, so have the Feather Crystal, why not? Plus you have a low HP anyway, so making you a bit less slow would be lovely. Happy Smile can have the Feather Crystal for that extra dodge as well as speed, which could be okay. And I think some extra protection and dodge from the Sun Cloak could be good on you. Extra damage and accuracy. I mean, we're going to be attacking a lot of Aeroth. That's basically all we're going to be doing. So you can have the Sun Ring. As everyone's trinkets here. You're fine. You're fine. You two are fine. But you are still alive, Purple. Nobody has died since near the start of the game when the incident happened over the bottle. No one has died since then. Hello, Jonas. Okay, that sucks, Kawhi. If your internet's messing up, then it can't really be helped, but maybe I'll see you tomorrow for some more Dark Souls, or maybe I'll see you next week for the Tro stream. Less stress damage, I mean, it's just outright good when we have the Torchlight high end. It helps negate the negative effect of the Sun Ring, doesn't it? So, seems good to me. Less stress in the highlight. Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay. You got Zoophobia, so you're worse versus beasts, and you're better on the Wield. Where are we going? We're going to the Warren, so you're going to be a bit bad versus beasts in terms of how much stress you'll be taking, so maybe we actually swap the Solar Crown here. I think we'll actually unequip the Solar Crown. Oh, god damn it. Can we plunk it in here, please? Thank you. We're going to give our Cultist the Sun Cloak instead for the extra protection and dodge, but for more stress damage. Oh, that's 20% more stress damage you're taking now. But then saying that, it's better than taking 30 extra on Smile here. We'll lower Smile stress damage taken down to 5% more now, thanks to... It helps negate the Zoophobia. Alright, good to go. Yeah, let's go. Provision up. We're going to the Weald, we're on a long apprentice mission in the Weald. Usually there's bleed going around the Weald, and we are on a long mission here. So it might not be the worst idea to... it's only an apprentice mission, so we probably don't... The bleeds aren't too bad, and we can just heal it off with our healer. And we have a second healer if we really need it. So we should be fine. So 2 camp outs at 16 food. Then plus 3 potential hunger checks, but we've got medicinal herbs, we might find a meat cart, so let's bring 24 food. We should probably bring 28, but we'll most likely find some extra food on a meat table. While on a long mission, it's quite likely. 4 shovels? I've always never used that many shovels, but I feel like as soon as we don't bring 4 shovels, we're going to get punished for it, so let's bring the 4 shovels just in case. And 1 skeleton key on the off chance that we find a secret room. If not, then there might be something we can use it on. It's usually like secret room insurance, you know. If you find that secret room and you haven't got one, suddenly you're just sort of kicking yourself. 16 torches, I believe, is the regular norm for a long mission, so yeah, let's do this. Let's embark. We could bring less torches, but let's play it safe. Want to play it safe. We don't want to like dismiss our teams after every dungeon here. We're playing with the mindset that everyone is valuable, especially seeing as I named you. It'd be a bit of a douche move to say, hey, I'm going to kick you and name our new hero after you. Is that fine? I'm becoming attached. Alright, explore 90% of rooms. That's a room battle with a curio. Curios usually aren't that great. I prefer room battles with treasures, so... They're saying that this corridor has no actual hallway battles in, so it might be worth checking it out to start off with. Plus it'll let us sort of go around the outskirts here. Or maybe we'll come back there later. We could come back there later. Well, they're saying that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't really know. We'll start off by heading to the right here, because there's a thing to investigate as well as a trap we can just easily disarm. Actually, not that easily. I don't think any of our guys are great at disarming. There's a portrait. That gets a bit closer. Although we do need a lot of crests too. 60, 60, 70, 60. Okay, yeah. Our entire team isn't that great at disarming here, but we're only on apprentice missions right now, so we're getting lucky. Keep that torchlight up. Empty room is empty. Can we have a scout, please? Nope, no scout out. Fine. What way do we go? Guess we'll just carry on heading off to the right. Well, saying that, we could always head this way, and we might get a scout off, which will decide which way we should go after that. I don't really know. Let's head up this way and see what's going on. We can always like make a U-turn there. Ooh, these are like the hard to read scrolls, right? Yeah, sloppy and difficult to read. I'm pretty sure if you burn these, you get rid of a negative quirk. Might be good to get rid of zoophobia. I didn't really care about the we'll only do this in town thing. Manic for money, Plutomania. They're both kind of bad. Plutomania is annoying because you'll always be investigating potential loot. But I don't think Plutomania means you'll hold on to the money. I think that's a different thing, which I have, my character has. Kleptomaniacs usually hold on to things for themselves, but Plutomania, I don't really know if that means that. Although it could be annoying if you're always checking out those things. Then zoophobia does really suck too. Although zoophobia is more specific to the Warrens. We could just avoid the Warrens with our Antiquarian and not care about it, so... Yeah, Ramo, get rid of your Plutomania, that'd be nice. Plutomania quirk removed. Maybe we'll find another one to burn and then, you know, activate a trap, which we didn't scout, so don't blame me. There's 19 stress there, that sucks. It's because he's got extra stress from his 2 sun trinkets, right? I'll keep that in mind. Alright, how are we going to tackle this? We've got the annoying drummer at the back. Can't really do too much about him. We could lower his accuracy with the flash powder. Or we could blight these guys. I think weakening one of these guys so a judgment will probably kill is a good idea. There's 6 damage. Sacrificial stab probably won't finish. Like, we should go for one of the guys who are likely to kill in one hit with the sacrificial stab, I think. Or we could pull the drummer forward into our leper's range. Our leper is quite unlikely to outspeed him, but I think pulling him into Leper Town would be nice. Plus it does do decent damage. It's not a guaranteed kill, and he did get off 1 attack, but thankfully he only used the debuff. Not sure if the mark's terrible for us. How would a Hugh do? Potential double kill? And it was. That's great. These guys are stuck near the back. They can still munch though. And that's a crit for 12. And blight. Okay then. Lovely. That's only a hit for 4. That's much better. The blight ain't even that bad, but yeah, crits aren't so nice. Heal yourself, please. That's a crit for 12, so you know there's a bit of negation to their crit there. And I guess we'll just go and stab you for 6. That's okay, I suppose. And this is a corpse clearing it, yep. So if we pull you, it kills you, clears the corpses, and puts you in range of our leper to smash you in the face. The Judgment would heal you and has a very minuscule chance to kill. It's worth going for. Gives you the heal you need anyway. It's nice that Judgment is a self-heal too. Get a lovely dodge off Smile there, which is great because Smile generally doesn't like taking those hits. And that'll be the game. 30 damage overkill on an Apprentice dungeon. You know, it's just the way we roll. Now our portrait is great. And we're already starting to collect them minor antiques of our Antiquarian, which is great. We should probably head towards the empty room here. I think based off the scouting opportunities, it's better to go this way. We might get another scout off and then we can decide which course of action we should be going for. But we should keep in mind, how many rooms can we avoid? There's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay, 15, 19 rooms, which means we can only avoid one room, no, 2 rooms. We can avoid 2 rooms. If there are 20 rooms, we could have avoided 3, I think, but we can only avoid 2 rooms. Got to keep that in mind. Sort of taking the gamble on which kind of rooms you want to avoid. I could rename Happy Smile, but I doubt there's anybody new here to be renamed that account anyway. I might rename it in the future if somebody new pops by, but you know, we just don't have that many regulars here to take up all the names, so I don't mind if one of them's a dupe. We had no scout, so let's head down here. Seems like the best course of action. Southern corridor battle may be sudden. Managed to dodge another trap there, lovely. Ignore the books, please. And into the next room. Light is still fine. We do have a battle here with a sacrificial stone too. I'm pretty sure the sacrificial stone's always good. If it says it's Eldritchy, then maybe we have to put some holy water on it, but not too sure on that one just yet. I've got these annoying wretches over here. They have 8 speed. Are we likely to outspeed them? We've got 7 speed and 3 speed, and yeah, it's quite unlikely we're going to outspeed them here. It's worth getting some damage in anyway. Maybe we'll... the chopper isn't going to last 3 turns, most likely. Maybe we'll just go for the nervous stab. They're all pretty terrible. We'll just stab one of the annoying wretches so they can definitely die. Ooh! It's a shame we can't attack in the 3rd spot now. I would love to have taken out that wretch there. Instead, we shall kill the slasher.
Another abomination.
Because Jason is our go-to guy for damage. Vomit's going to do 1, cause a bit of stress, possibly a disease. Oh god, another vomit. 1 damage there. You have a fear of beasts, so that doesn't help, but thankfully you do have that solar crown to help negate it. And we didn't get rid of your fear beast, did we? No. We got rid of the Plutomania instead. Both of you have attacked, haven't you? Alright, I mean, you technically haven't attacked. You have 25% stun resist. We have a 110. That's quite a terrible chance to stun the chopper, so we'll just try and finish off the wretch here. Unless it dodges, then, you know, completely wasted turn. Now here's the thing, do we stab you for 7 to 12, it'll most likely kill, or do we pull this guy, which won't kill him, but would put him in range of being hit with the nervous stab. Nervous stab would probably finish him off. And it would put the other swine forward for our... I don't even know anymore. Maybe we pull the wretch forward. I think we do that. It depends on if our 9 speed unit outspeeds the 8 speed unit. Hopefully we'll be fortunate enough for that to happen. Dodged the ball and chains, that's great. Unfortunately, this one did get to outspeed us, that sucks. There's 10 stress there. This other one outsped us even though we had more speed. Did not want that to happen, but it resulted in stress. Kind of wanted to use the nervous stab to hopefully kill one of these things. I was saying that their health was pretty high, it's quite unlikely we'd be able to kill him. But now we can kill him. At least we didn't get any diseases on the bright side. 5 damage still doesn't kill you, but a heal will definitely finish the job now. We could try and go for the judgment on this wretch to finish him off, but I think we'll go for the party heal instead. Go for the heal there, weaken him a bit, and we'll go for a quick party heal, because everyone needs a bit of health. Yeah, I think that's a good decision. I guess technically it's better just to go for the damage. It's okay, Blue Sheep. It increases how much gems and such can stack, and as you know, gives the antiques. Okay then. Does it let you hold on to more money as well per stack? Does it let you hold on to more money? Because I swear that I can't usually hold on to 2,000 gold per stack. I thought I can only hold on to 1,500 easily. So does it increase your total gold you can hold on to as well? Lets you hold on to more gems at once. And I swear that you can only usually take 1,500 stacks of gold. Alright, sacrificial stone, use of barbaric rituals. I swear this thing can give you stress. I think this thing can give you stress. Oh, gems and such includes gold. I didn't know that. I mean, gems and gold are different things. Room battle of a Curio, or screw that, because there might even be a corridor battle down here I wouldn't be aware of. I think if we're going to avoid one room, we should avoid that room. And then we can go here, 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 and that would do it. We could do a room without any backtracking, a route without any backtracking. Yeah, seems good. Avoid this guaranteed battle. Avoid having to go up here, unless it's scouted out to be a, you know, a lack of battle. Ooh, do we consider wasting our medicinal herbs on a damage buff until camp? Nah, we should probably have one of our camp outs soon, because the stress isn't the best, and we want to get some combat buffs for later on, and save up an inventory slot too. We do get the scout out, so what's down here? A room battle of a Curio, a corridor battle, and an obstacle. Yeah, doesn't seem like much point to go in there. So maybe we'll just have our first camp out early on, get rid of all the stress, and give us some buffs until the next camp out. Frees up an inventory slot too. And if we have one hunger, then we can get rid of another inventory slot for the food. Did I just light a torch as soon as I got in here? Probably should have thought about having a camp out there. Anyway, let's have camp out.
A moment of respite.
Yeah, I think a feast is worth it.
Against the coming horrors.
I like how it says, okay, it does get rid of 10 stress. Wonder why I didn't know. It's like, you're all healed for different amounts. Oh wait, no, that's health, not stress. You've got 10 stress. You could purposely damage yourself to get rid of everyone else's stress. Although it would only get rid of 6. It'd get rid of about almost 30 stress if we were lucky for 3 respite points. Probably not worth it unless the entire team is stressed. You're not that stressed yourself. I think we might have to use our courage to bring down our occultist stress. Resupply, you can get some random supply items, that'll be useful I suppose. I'm not sure if we can use that. I guess we'll do an experiment here, we'll see if the resupply applies to the entire dungeon or if it only applies to each individual camp out. Random trinket, couldn't hurt to get one, I suppose it's more money in the end. We'll give you the encourage definitely. Maybe the pray would be good. If religious, reduce stress by 15. If not religious, reduce stress by 5. It would get rid of the 10 stress here. It would bring this down to 1, and it would bring his down to 32. And it would also give protection buffs. Not that great, apart from our leper, but I don't know, it's sort of a buff and a bit of stress relief for all the others. Yeah, let's try it. It's okay. You've only got 5% protection, you got 15, but it sorted out some stress and did that as well. Definitely not worth the chant though. That's not worth it now. Encourage. Yeah, we need to give you the encourage, right? Then we'd have 6 points left. So give you the encourage here. Maybe we don't go to try hard on getting a bunch of items for ourselves, because our inventory is still pretty full. And maybe if this applies to the entire quest, we want to wait until we need to like take up some spots with free stuff. So what kind of buffs can we give ourselves instead? No, I probably should use Abandon Hope earlier now I think about it, and that Pray would have been better there. That was kind of a bad move on my part. Probably would have went for the Abandon Hope if I knew. Too late now though, maybe on the next camp out. You've only got 17 stress, so you should be fine now. Give yourself a buff stress damage. What are buffs like? I guess Reflection is just nice for the accuracy and crit. Can't hurt to have, right? Bloody Shroud wouldn't be the worst, so that's 3 points there. Doesn't help with the stress, but it's okay. We don't have that many buffs, to be fair. I guess we'll give you the minus 50% stress damage. We'll give you the reflection, and then we'll have 2 points left. And we could give you the dark strength and increase your stress a bit, and then we could always just abandon hope on the next camp out. I think that's a good idea. We'll give the buff to probably the one who's dealing the most damage, who's more likely to one-hit kill. Or maybe he can buff himself. Oh no, it's one companion. Alright, we'll give it to our leper who's already like wrecking face right now. And then we'll have a rest out. We can't prevent nighttime ambush. We did get lucky, so that's all good.
We require only the strength.
You got an Ancestor's Coat from a room battle. Okay then, I guess you were in a champion dungeon. But still, I think that's like pretty rare. Usually just end up getting like terrible stones. Alright, corridor battle coming up. The light is still high. And we got the surprise, which is great because now this madman and wretch is gonna die. Because they are pricks and they deserve to die. Order 6 on you seems good. There's 6 damage there. Do we pull our madman friend forward to be chopped in the face? I think we do. Unfortunately, I would put the wretch at the back, but I think we can still hit him with a judgment. So yeah, pull the madman forward rather than stabbing the wretch to kill him. Then we can judge the wretch. He only does 5, that sucks. He's still going to be on 1 health. I kind of would have preferred if he died there. But the madman will die at the very least, or 70% chance. Okay, no dodge, good. Hook where it hurts, does 5. Vomit, okay. Nice dodge there, okay. So he's on 1 health. You might go first next turn, which would suck, but it is what it is. Nope, we do outspeed him and the nervous stab will finish it. Great. Oh, we just got an Ancestor's Handkerchief from a hallway battle. Okay then. You've managed to get 2 Ancestor's Trinkets during a single quest. Yeah, lucky bastard. We need to pull these guys forward for the sake of, we'll pull one of them forward and then have our leper just chop them both up. So yeah, we'll pull one of you forward, don't really matter, it's going to get rid of the corpses anyway. Bring you both close enough so then you can be hewed. Do we even hew you? I mean, it's guaranteed kill on one and potential kill on the other, so yeah, best decision. And it definitely did the job because, you know, Jason is jacked up. Oh, quickening satchel for the grave robber. I got a common trinket. Is that as good as the trinkets you've been finding? Not really. Oh, pop that torch and then we can hold on to this. Sweet. Right. So I've got to keep in mind that the maximum gem stack I can have per stack is higher with the Antiquarian. Just lets you hold on to more loot generally, and will find you special exclusive loot you couldn't usually find. Oh, secret room back there! Yes, please! I would like some more. There's that key, it's going to come in handy. Let's get ourselves some puzzling trapezohedrons. I'm not even sure if that's how you say it. You got an Ancestor's Ring from using a bandage and a corpse in the Weald. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It'd be wearing that. Alright. I imagine if Plutomania would have opened that ancient artifact box there. I mean, it's a good thing we got rid of it, just in case it might have ended up doing that. But we get to use the key. And there's 3 puzzling trapezohedrons. It's a shame the Antiquarian won't let you hold on to multiple of these. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Did we dump the medicinal herbs? We did end up finding 4 food now, so then, you know, that's kind of all we need in terms of food. May not be worth that much anymore. We definitely get rid of the... Yeah, we'll get rid of the medicinal herbs for this, at the very least. Do we dump the jade or the emeralds? Kind of want to hold on to both, because they can really stack up. We'll dump the deeds, because we don't need the deeds. We need money. Deeds are kind of useless to us apart from increasing the amount of people who can come in the stagecoach. That's all we need it for now, so they're practically worthless and they'll only be taking them if there's something else we couldn't take instead. Even a quickening satchel for the grave robber. I will take that over the deeds right now because I just don't need them. There is a thing that you can do back in the manor. There's like a weird like recycling icon near your current deeds and all that stuff. I haven't clicked on that because I'm kind of scared of doing it, but I don't really know what that does. Does anyone know what that does? Because I'm just kind of afraid to click on it just in case it does something bad to us, like, you know, sell our things or whatever. If you could sell your spare deeds and stuff like that, that'd be pretty cool, but I'm still not aware of what it does. Should probably like click on it and see, but it probably wouldn't do anything bad to you just by clicking on it, but I'm kind of afraid to click on that just in case. Alright, let's venture forth here. Avoid the corridor battle, may as well. Plus, this is the planned route I want to take anyway. It'd be up here, here. And that'd be all the rooms we need. I don't think the secret room counts as a room, by the way. You're 70%. You're our highest chance, and good job, Aroth. Keep that torchlight up. Don't be an idiot. Keep that torchlight high if you don't want to die. Okay, we've got a lot of uneventful rooms here, but I imagine there's going to be some battles coming up very soon. Just like that. Called it! And we get a surprise against 3 enemies, where one of them's just a terrible bone rabble with 8 health. Still though, still something that Smile can't kill because, you know, Antikyrians are kind of bad for damage. Let's soften up our Acolyte friend, and maybe a Sacrificial Stab will finish him off. The stressed enemies are the most annoying ones, and that'll finish it. And we did need at least 1 damage to get that kill there. 13 to 25. I like the chance of killing the Brawler more than I do the Rabble, because the Rabble really isn't that bad. Let's go for the kill on the Brawler. Yeah, I prefer to get rid of him than, you know, have to deal with the Rabble. He's only got 10% stun resist as well. Our stun chance is very high. Do have a small chance of killing as well, but I think going for the stun just to like have a perfect fight here would be lovely. And we do get the stun, great. Plus it also increases the light, which I kind of forget about, but that can be useful in the long run. 4 to 6. That's 4, okay. Letting us down. We need them heals badly. We're in such a dire situation right now. Oh, we got some bandages. Could have used that on the blade rack earlier, but I think that was quite a while back now, so we can't go back there and get some loot. We'll just dump the bandages. We don't need it for like healing's sake, and it could get us some more treasure, but I think we're doing alright for treasure right now. Plus we're already holding on to treasure. We want to get some more of that. A surprising lack of gold so far. We haven't really gotten much gold. It'd be nice to get a bit more of that. But then saying that, we have got a few antiques here to help make up for that. Still, really big lack of gold. We haven't had a single treasure room, that's the problem. Most of these rooms have been room battles of curios, or just empty rooms, rather than, you know, room battles of treasure. That'd be nice. Okay, there's a hunger, that's fine. It's our first ever hunger during this dungeon, so we'll be fine. We can afford 2 more hungers here, thanks to finding our 4 food. And there's our room battle with treasure, because the game just realised we were complaining. You got an Ancestor's Pistol from a room battle, the quest afterwards. Okay then. Maybe they've buffed the drops you can get in champion dungeons. Maybe they're like, oh, you're complaining that you're not making enough money from champion dungeons? Fine, we'll just give you like 1,000,000 Ancestors drops. Let's pull our annoying wretch friend forward so we can make sure he doesn't get a turn in after this turn. He's the most annoying unit for stress. The drummer's annoying too, but... Ooh, could we get the kill here? No, 3% chance to crit. You can't even be like, maybe we'll crit, because you'll never crit the Antikyrian, that looks like. Instead, let's throw flash powder at your face to try and make sure you don't get to... Oh, you dodged the flash powder that would have lowered your accuracy. Vomit does 0, but it does cause 12 stress, and our unit, we didn't want to get stressed. But we can always abandon hope if need be. You'll take 13 to 25 from that, but you'll take 8 to 15. Okay, probably a double kill. And it was. These 2 are remaining at the back, so we probably have to do a Eldritch pull. You get debuffed for what? I didn't even get to see what you're debuffed for. You didn't get debuffed for anything. Maybe you resisted it. Judge you. I think we'll judge the drummer, and if we get him down low enough, then we could always go for a hew on both these guys next turn. Pestering Vapors could hit this guy here, but he's on 8 health, so he wouldn't die to it. Let's flash powder him just to try and stop him from hitting us with his stress dealing attack. And then Stab will not kill. Stab might kill the carrier if we went for him. 7 or 12 might stop him getting a turn, but we need the pull so we can bring him both within hewing range, or just get a crit on the tentacle there and just get rid of him entirely. That's good too. And then a crit for 36 will finish it. Okay then, that went better than expected.
Be wary.
Holy water. Do we want to use it? What would we use it on? Again, we start 4 shovels. I'm internally face palming right now. Can we get some more useful stuff here? We definitely need the crests. We're saving up all the crests we can get, so crests are mandatory. How's our map looking right now? Can I check the map? I can. If we relied on only getting 1 more hunger check, then we could throw away the 4 food to save up an inventory slot. I'm not too sure on the holy water. We might just drink that. Drink the holy water. It gives resistances, doesn't it? We'll give that to Aroth. Maybe give some stress resistance. Nah, just other kinds, but whatever. Somebody needed it. And 4 crests we're definitely taking, but what are we going to dump for it? Not our torches, because we need those. But we'll dump not the shovels, as interesting as that'd be. Although saying that, we could always like say, oh, if there's a wall over there, we'll backtrack and go around here instead. Might not be the worst idea. Now we'll eat the 4 food and take the food risk rather than the shovel risk. Just eat all the food we can and then dump the other 2 and then take those. Plus we've got to open this chest anyway, so there's probably going to be more inventory sorting. More crests. A minor antique inside the chest. I didn't even realise you can get them inside there. We can still only hold on to 3 portraits, but we kind of need them to upgrade the bar as well as the guild. We don't need that many portraits for the final upgrade, but it wouldn't hurt to have more anyway. Maybe we dump the 1 jade we have. We could dump the shovels and play super greedy. Let's play the super greed game, because hopefully there just won't be a wall. There's loads of alternate corridors to go down. You know, if we find a wall down one corridor, we just simply backtrack and go down the other corridor. Might cause a bit of stress, and we are having torch troubles, but gotta take a risk here, because the game... Okay, yeah, no walls so far, so the only bad thing would be if there's a wall here and here, then we'd be screwed. But if that's not the case, we'll be fine. And we've got 2 room battles with treasures coming up, which is just splendid. Do we have a feast now? No, I think we'll do a bit more adventuring, and then we might have the feast after this room battle with treasure, possibly. We'll get rid of our last torch in a minute. Maybe we head to this room battle with treasure, popping our last torch, and then we'll have a camp out. We're in a bad torch situation right now. I don't know why I tried to disarm with Happy there, because Happy had 10% less of a chance, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll do 1 fight in the slightly darker regions here. We don't need the deeds that badly. Although we could light the torch. We light the torch? We might light the torch. There's an empty room down there, so we can go down there and then head here and here. That'd work, right? Well, if either of these places have a wall, we'd have to do a lot of backtracking, but I think I know how we're going to do this. So, pop a torch to hold on to the deeds. Try and get inside this room without having the torchlight go too low. We managed to do it, sweet. Obviously we knew we had a room battle here. And then we'll let the torchlight go down to minimum, where we can have a final camp out in this room over here. Brings the torchlight back to full. And hopefully we can make it down 2 corridors without the light getting too low and having to fight in the pitch black. But you might have to do 1 battle in the pitch black. But that'll just be what it is. We get the surprise here, which is great. How are we going to capitalise on this? Probably weaken the drummer, seeing as he's close enough to the front to be weakened. Do the 6 damage, that's pretty good. Sacrificial stab would probably finish you off, but we could pull the wretch forward, which would put him within chopping range, and they are surprised, so it'd probably get the kill. So yeah, I like that idea. Pull you forward, put you within, you know, choppy range. For the 9, probably won't kill you. You're dead to our leper anyway. Maybe we'll go for a stun on our drummer friend. We cannot because he's at the back. Fine. 3 to 7 on you. Maybe we'll weaken up the chopper, and then we can pull forward the drummer next turn. Weaken up the chopper here. The ring and the pistol were ages ago. Okay then. I said, what? He said then the quest after. Oh yeah, a good time ago. Yeah, so not recently you got those, but you have been successful in the past before. You're basically dead unless a 1 in 5 roll screws us. And you'll almost be dead. Okay, you're weak now. The chopper does get his attack off, but he's basically left for dead next turn. Like, even our anti-carrying can kill him guaranteed, which you can't usually say. Hook does its thing, ball and chain may get the stun, which would suck, but not the worst thing in the world. And we resisted both, which is lovely. Now we shall get the guaranteed kill here, because you can't usually say that with an anti-carrying. Drums of Doom, there's stress for everybody. Okay, that sucks, but we can deal with it. Hook where it hurts, hits for 4, at least it wasn't a crit. And now we shall pull the drummer forward and then hew the 2 of them, and they should be dead, I think. Maybe it was better to actually pull forward the slasher, do a bit of damage to him. So this might not get the kill now, and it didn't. Alright, one more hook coming. Oh no, it isn't. Okay, we just get the judgment for the kill. Okay, so, ooh, lovely. That torch will be useful.
So too will resistance.
We could risk going a bit further, possibly, with this extra torch. We'll definitely pop it. We'll take what we can. We can't hold on to the citron. I don't think it's worth replacing the citron or anything. Maybe we just hold on to these 2 deeds, because eventually we're going to need the deeds, and maybe we can sell the deeds. I'm not sure what that thing in town is for. But 250 gold we can afford to lose out on. Let's check this chest out. Another jade, so that's lovely. Some rubies. They're worth more than the emeralds, so we may as well. If we find 1 more emerald, then it's just equal in value. It's quite unlikely we'll find 2 more emeralds in our travels. And maybe we head down to this room battle with treasure now. It's got 2 battles on the way, but our light is at 100 now, so by the time we get to this room, our light probably won't be at 0. You can exchange heirlooms. Okay then. Okay, so deeds are actually decent for getting other things. We can exchange them for crests. That is pretty awesome, seeing that. Like, even if it is a lower exchange rate, at least it gives a use for the pre-existing heirlooms you already have. That's nice. I don't mind that. Okay, these Fusiliers are most likely going to get their blanket fires off. We can't really help that. Oh, saying that, a couple of guys might be able to outspeed them. Let's go for the stab and the double stab combo. Ooh, so that's surprising. These guys could go before us. Okay then. And we do get the sacrificial stab off on the Fusilier here before they get to go. So let's get the kill here. Fusilier gets popped forward, but they can still do a blanket fire. I think they're only forced to do a rush shot when they're right at the front. Yeah, the chat is filled with dark blue right now. Blue Sheep's just talking about his extremely lucky RNG, which means you don't have the right to complain about your bad RNG anymore. 17 damage, lovely. Do we stun the Fusilier for the next turn? Maybe we do. Oh no, this guy hasn't gone yet, so bring the torchlight up, which would be useful for us in this instance, so we might just do it for the torch. It has 110% base, but then it's down to 80. So it's still a 55% chance for stun. But technically not, apparently, because they have a dodge as well. It's technically 55% chance if it hits. But now we'll just try and kill this Fusilier before they get to go. Our Antiquarian and Occultist are faster. Although somehow Rambo managed to go before our Occultist here, so there's that. Kind of sucks that you roll the really low number there, but now we can just finish you anyway with the... It doesn't really matter what we use, right? I guess one of them might be more accurate than the other. This has an accuracy base of 100, so technically this is more likely to hit, so we'll use that. Clears the corpse too, puts him right at the front, doesn't really matter. And now we can just chop for victory, because Jason is a monster. He hasn't got his buff anymore, he's lost his speed camping buff. Oh, and some more scrolls! I don't have a torch! Damn it! I don't have a torch to get rid of the... Okay, what do we possibly replace for the Onyx now? 2 onyx. Maybe we get rid of the quickening satchel. I don't think 1,000 gold is worth as much as, like, the satchel is probably not worth 1,000 gold being a common trinket. But yeah, we don't have a torch to burn the scrolls and get rid of zoophobia, which would have been lovely. Would have saved us some money on getting rid of that. But we'll have to pay to get rid of it now. Unless we find a torch in the next room, then we can just remember, hey, you remember that torch you needed? Well, go back and get rid of a free quirk here. Welcome, random. Nice to see you. Once you max everything, they'll all be useless. Yeah, I suppose, but when you think about blue sheep, even though they'll all technically be useless, you can just ignore them from now on and hold on to money instead of any kind of trinket. Right, these weathers, 4 to 6 on all of them. I suppose it's worth going on the chance we get a crit. Or do we just blind one of them? Maybe we'll blind the ones and they dodge anyway. Would be nice to blind it so it's less likely to web us. But these are probably guaranteed kills here. 12 damage. Good start. Ooh, we outsped the spiders. Oh my god. That double kill would have been lovely because we wouldn't be getting hit by 3 spiders right now. Although to be fair, we did dodge one of them. Okay, the web was probably, if we got webbed and then them spiders followed up with their attacks, we could have been in big trouble there. You might have been more likely to get crit or something like that. But now we can just go for the heal here, and Antiquarian should be alright. You might still use the cower, seeing as you can't really kill with your nervous stab. We'll cower behind. Where's the most blight resist? 50, 50, 40. Okay, we'll cower behind our main man leper, Jason Sanchez. Because you haven't got much health in the first place, so rather you did not die. Stab the Weber, prevent a mark coming in, so all you have to deal with is the spitters. Because the Webbers, their marks, I think, are pretty dangerous, because I'm pretty sure these spitters do more damage against marked targets. It makes sense, because they're commonly with said marked targets. We'll go for the heal here, and then we should probably just hew their faces to death. Get the bite off. Could have attacked the one that hadn't attacked yet, but thankfully we just took 0 damage and resisted the blight there. So, double dodge again. Damn it. I feel like they'd all be dead by now if I just went for damage. There's still no point for going for damage on you, right? Because you can't kill them unless you crit with a 3% chance. You've even only got a 75% chance to hit in the first place. I guess that's why we keep missing with the hew, because we've got the Berserk Mask. I know blind one of them, so they can't possibly hit us, who might end up dodging if we're lucky. And then we'll stab the one who isn't nerfed in their accuracy. Apparently we all outsped it as well, but that's the third attack in the row Jason's missed. I should check what his chance is to hit. Oh wait, the Berserk Mask doesn't even lower your accuracy, so apparently we just keep missing for no reason. I guess because spiders are very dodgy. Although they're not that bad in regular dungeons, but they're still getting pretty unfortunate. Another dodge. Okay, this spider does not want to die. The spider is cowering for its life. Get blinded again. To be fair, if we just nervous stabbed it twice now, then it would be dead by now. Like, our Antiquarian seems to be the only one that's hitting it so far. The Protect just left, but we got a dodge there, so that's good for us. We got our own dodge for a change. Do you enjoy that, Spider? Do you like missing your attacks? I suppose that blinding gas helped.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the...
You got 81k gold, and you've just maxed out all of the facilities. I think you should be journeying into the darkest dungeon pretty soon, if I'm going to be quite honest. Right, do we dump anything for the emeralds? I mean, it would be worth the same amount as our rubies right now, but now we've decided to dump one of our emeralds. Do we hold on to the other? What would we dump for it? Maybe we'll dump the 2 deeds for it, just in case we find some more emeralds in here. Or it could be trapped and, you know, give us some blight. There's that too. But a judgment will heal off that blight damage. And there is no wolves in between either of these corridors, so dumping the shovels paid off for us in this instance. And there's 2 empty rooms over here. All there'd be is that we'd have to expect is one more corridor battle in between us and the exit. Unless we went down here, backtracked, and head all the way back around here, but we're men, we're not going to like just wuss out and say, oh yeah, I'll just tippy-toe around all the danger. No random corridor battle, thankfully. Now we can just go in here, have a little relax. Oh, and that was it. Okay, we didn't actually have to go down another corridor. Fine, seems good to me. We might go do that other battle anyway. We might do that other corridor battle for the sake of potentially getting some more antiques, because even corridor battles give you antiques, don't they? So it's extra gold. So continue adventuring. We have to the camp out anyway. It'll produce us some free supply items while we're at it.
Circle in the dark.
Have a feast here.
Battle may yet be won.
We can get a free trinket just going on this mission in the first place, so we'll do that. We get the unmovable helmet. Gives move resist and move skill chance for the bounty hunter. Interesting. Kind of terrible. We'll probably throw it away if we get something better. There's 2 food. There's an anti-venom. You can always sell this stuff at the end, so may as well use it anyway. I think you're supposed to use resupply during the quest, didn't you? To, you know, give yourself extra stuff during said quest. But our inventory is full most of the time anyway. I guess the anti-venom's kind of useless. If we get some more food, we can hold on to it at the very least. We'll just consume that. Can we consume it? We cannot consume it during the camp out. Boo. Fine. Whatever. It's okay, because we can just dump the rest of our stress pretty easily. We just quarantine, then there goes all the stress. You take some damage, who cares? We can just wound care you. We don't even have to wound care you, actually. You've got a lot of health. You'll survive the next fight. You use Dark Ritual, but it increases your end stress by 15. Oh no, I thought that prevented nighttime ambush, but no, that's unspeakable commune, innit? Alright, there's no way to prevent nighttime ambush, so let's just pep talk. Yeah, we can do 2 pep talks, can't we? So, pep talk. What units are most likely to get stressed? You've got you have no stress debuffs, you even have steady, so you're resistant to it. You've got 2 sun things on, so that's an extra 20% stress. I think we give it to our occultist. Yeah, we'll give both the stress resistances to our occultist here. Have 2 pep talks, my friend. Aeroth is definitely not going to be stressed out anytime soon. And we avoid the nighttime ambush, lovely. Did we go for a corridor battle on the off chance we get more antiques? Maybe we just say, hey, we managed to leave a mission with practically no stress on anybody right at the end, so we'll tap out of this. There's only a corridor battle. Doesn't seem worth doing. It's a bit strange we managed to avoid 3 battles. Maybe the secret room does count as a room. I swear we had to do, like, we can only miss 2 rooms at max. That's complete.
Twisting tunnels.
You can have a bullseye bandana. It's an alright little trinket, so, you know, if we end up losing either one because an arbalist died or something, we have a replacement if need be. It's always nice to have 2 of a single trinket just in case you lose one. And if not, then we can just sell it in the future if we have to. You're curious now, Jason. That's a bit annoying because you're going to be investigating bookcases, and I hate bookcases. Plus 5% virtue chance. It's positive. You have the runs, which is terrible because you're not going to be dodging, and your health is worse as well. But you can't dodge it all when you have the runs. I mean, it makes sense. And less stress damage in the cove. I like looking at the runs when I'm drinking a cup of tea. It just makes me feel good. Clotter. More bleed resist. Actually quite a decent little perk there because bleed is annoying. Bleed can be that thing that finishes you off. Do not shrug off the power of a bleed or blight. If you sold all your dupes and just generally bad trinkets, you'd have over 150k gold. Just saying. Yeah, maybe I should. I guess that means I can go on more champion quests if I just sold some of my bad trinkets. There are trinkets that I'd never end up using, so yeah,